What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video, liking the content, sharing the content, helping me spread this red pill message. Appreciate all the subscribers, all the supporters on the channel. Thank you for your support. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, we're talking about good old Kanye West, all right, and what he's gone through in his life when it comes to dealing with women and the mistakes he's made and he's continuing to make up until today. Even though, you know, he's in his 40s now, he's still struggling with his decision making when it comes to women. Women act as almost a void in his life to fill up something that's missing, which I believe comes from his loss of his mother at an early age, but that's for another time, that's for another story. But I just want to highlight some of the things because Kanye's been in the news recently, buying a mansion right next to his ex Kim Kardashian, begging for her to come back even though she's moved on with Pete Davidson and all of that. There's a lot of different things that I've noticed with Kanye throughout the years and his selection of women that he chooses to either wife or date long term that I think we as young men and we as men that are in this space can learn from. So in today's video, I wanted to highlight 3 main points and 3 things Kanye's doing wrong that we can learn from as students of the game in today's video, so we don't make those same mistakes. And if we see other guys making the mistakes, we understand why they're making these mistakes. All right, so no further ado, let's dive into point number 1. Point number 1 is, if you have a tendency to turn hoes into housewives, then you should remain a player and not get married or in long-term monogamous relationships. Let's look back at Kanye West's dating history. This is just going to be the big names that he's dated up until now. Kanye West started off dating Amber Rose, who we all know is a massive 304. She did the slut walk and all of that. She's short hair, tattoo on her forehead now, mental case, total just, you know, she is a total slut and she's proud of it. And he started off dating a woman like this. Then after this, Kanye goes on to date Kim Kardashian, who had just recently been with all these athletes and NBA players, NFL players, and made her sex tape with Ray J. So that's a strike 2 right there. That's another 304. And he ends up marrying her after dating her for a while, ends up having kids with her. This is his most recent relationship. After this relationship ends and Kim Kardashian files for a divorce, now he moves on to a plethora of Instagram models that I don't think he's really dating that serious, but he's still dating them and he's still being seen publicly with them, which is not a good look necessarily. In my opinion, it means they probably spent the night, which is why I tell you guys, if you're gonna do stuff like that, you don't spend the night with these chicks, okay? You don't do it. It's strictly recreational and you don't want to be caught doing these things. But he does, and this further confirms, unfortunately, a lot of the struggle that he goes through. Up next on the list is Audrey Nix and Julia Fox. Now, I don't know about Audrey Nix very much. I know she's an artist. I'm not sure if she does have 304 tendencies in the same way these other women do that we've talked about. But Julia Fox, 1000% is a 304, okay? You know, she's in this Netflix movie, this series with Adam Sandler. She just plays roles a lot of the time where she shows off a lot of her body. And, you know, she looks good, but she's in a position where she's always casted as a 304 in movies. So that tells me a lot about a woman's character. If she's constantly, you know, getting roles where she has to be a hoe, that means she's most likely a hoe in real life, all right? Because she's comfortable with all these men and all these scenes, doing all these different things with these men on set that she's not very familiar with, or I don't know if she is or not outside the set. But either way, it looks like to me, what I can gather from this is Kanye West has a huge tendency to turn 304s into housewives, and instead of just keeping it casual with them, he tries to court them, turn this into a long-term relationship, and sometimes even marry them, which was what we've seen in the past with him, with Kim Kardashian. And, you know, he should just remain a player in the game and be a polyamorous player at best. And he should not be taking these women seriously. He should just be having his fun out here because he is Kanye West. He can do that. But we see him time and time again continue to take these women serious when these women don't even want to be taken serious. And the only reason they're getting married is for the marriage and for the pictures and for the glitz and the glamour for their family and their Instagram profiles. They have no business being married to you, Kanye. But I don't think he understands this because Kanye is the type of guy that strikes me as someone that grew up, you know, he's a little shorter, on the shorter side, and he's a little nerdy kind of guy, that now that he has all this money and this power, this is all a control play for him to control and go out and try to conquer 304s because he wasn't able to when he was younger. My second point on the list is distracting yourself with more women after a breakup is only going to bring you temporary happiness, okay? Distracting yourself with women after a breakup only puts a band-aid over your scar, all right, over your deep wound. Now, we've all gone through periods of time, a lot of us have at least, I'm not sure if all of us, at least I have, where you go through a certain breakup, and in order to get your mind off of that person, off that individual that broke your heart or did whatever to you, you try to distract yourself with other people of the opposite sex, and you go out and you have your fun, and you distract yourself with all these different pleasures, more women. And unfortunately, this does seem like it's a good thing in the moment. You're distracting your mind temporarily, but at the same time, you're forming bonds and spiritual attachments with other people that actually have a soul and are, they're real people with real emotions, real feelings. And yeah, for you in that moment, it seems like, oh yeah, I'm getting over my ex. Like now I'm piping down this chick over here and we're spending time together and I don't have to think about what this girl did to me because I'm focused on these new girls over here. But as soon as that girl that you're really doing these things for, which is what Kanye's doing all these things for, you see him, distracting himself, these Instagram models, all these 304s. If Kim Kardashian gave that man a call this morning and said, Kanye, I want you back, baby, come here and let's just make it up. Just come home tonight. What do you think he does to all those other girls? He's going to drop them at the drop of a hat. Not saying that, these girls that are dealing with him during his breakup and during his divorce, they understand that's what they're there for. Not saying they don't understand that. But at the same time, you are dealing with other people's spirits, emotions, and all of that. And I believe in karma, all right? I believe that if you do stuff like this enough times to certain people and you break their hearts and all these different things, that will come back to bite you later on in life, all right? There's no way of getting around that. Yes, it's a temporary happiness thing when you deal with other women. It distracts you from the girl you're really thinking about. But at the same time, you have to realize that that's only going to be for a short period of time and it's not going to truly fix who you are inside because you have to have that inner strength and inner confidence within yourself and your purpose and what you're doing in life in order to heal yourself and in order to really find that extra push to keep going, to keep producing, to keep being the Kanye West, the engineer, the electrician, the plumber, the doctor, whoever you are out there watching this. You have to find that within yourself. You can't go out and find it in external sources like women, partying and all of that. My third point, and probably the most powerful point in this video, is you let her choose and she didn't choose you, so let her walk away and don't let her come back. Whether you like it or not, women do the choosing at the end of the day. In this case, Kim Kardashian originally chose Kanye West. Now, I'm not sure what that was for. I have my theories. It could be for brand, it could be for status, it could be for her, because she was not as big before she was with Kanye West. So there's a lot of perks to being with someone that's a beta male provider like Kanye West. And he is emotionally unstable. That is why I would not consider him an alpha male at all. He's alpha in the sense of business, but he's not alpha when it comes to interactions with women. He's crying for Kim Kardashian, who made a sex tape with Ray J, who belongs to the streets. He's crying for her back, and he bought a $3 million home right next to her just to watch her and the kids. Okay, that's not an alpha male in my opinion. But Kim divorced him even though they had kids and a family together, and she chose to walk away for a 28-year-old. There's been rumors that she stepped out with Drake at one time during their relationship as well. She chose you originally, Kanye, but then she chose other men after that. And you have to be okay as a man with a woman making those decisions. Because number one, if you are red pill aware, you already understand she's going to be led by her emotions. And that's just like getting mad at water for being wet. It just is what it is. It's going to happen. There's no way around it. It's just Mother Nature. But you also have to be mentally strong enough to let her walk away and choose other men if she chooses to do so. And then not let her back, all right? Once you walk away, baby, we ain't letting you back in, all right? We ain't letting you back in. Guys on this channel, if you even deal with women like this and she chooses another person, another guy out there, another woman maybe, who knows? You don't let her back in. We don't let you back in, baby. You get one chance and one chance only. You blow that chance, you're out of there. Because as red pill men, we should have that abundance mindset of, I can replace this female later on, okay? She can't find me again, who I am, but I can find 20 of her, 30 of her, 40 of her, 100 of her. All right? She can't find this again. This is a one of one copy, baby, because there's not many men like this. You need to have that attitude as well. Let her choose. Let her walk away. Let her deal with the beta males. Let her deal with the fake alphas, the guys out there that portray themselves as one way. And then when she chooses and figures out, oh no, this guy's not really who he said he was, and I kind of miss how my ex made me feel, which is you, which is me. When she tries to come back, no, baby. No. So to recap all the main points that we can learn from this situation Kanye is going through is, number one, if you have a tendency to turn hoes into housewives, then you should remain a player and not get married or in a long-term monogamous relationship. Number two, distracting yourself with more women after a breakup is only going to bring you temporary happiness. Number three, you let her choose and she didn't choose you, so let her walk away and don't let her come back. And certainly don't beg for her, Kanye. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you want to stick around for more content. You want this content to reach more young guys out there. See you guys next time. Have a blessed rest of your day, guys. Peace. I'm gone. Have a good one.